Welcome back to my channel. I have a few minor updates. Nothing's finished, but there has been work done on just yeah, everything. Everything I've worked on, everything that I've had going this week. The first thing I want to talk about is my grandson's sweater. It's gonna have some color work on the yoke. I sounded like I was talking about eggs right there on the yoke. This is about how far I've gotten for the week, and it's not bad progress. I've done fairly well. I will when I go through and upload this, I will put in the description box the patterns I'm using for these. And the next thing is my granddaughter's sweater. Now this thing has been not really languishing now, because I have been working on it pretty diligently. It's just that I had to tear out the neckline multiple times before I was decided on what I was gonna do. So far, I still don't have a neckline. We still got, we're still at that point here, but I wanted the shoulders to be more capped, I guess, than what they were turning out. So it's kind of like a little heel flap. I don't know, I just came up with some idea that I thought might work, and after about 4 or 5 tries, this one seems to be the best one so far. We're gonna find out if I keep it or not, depending on, right now I think so, but I gotta make the other one look the same. So, but I put a cute little cable twist in the middle of the shoulder cap, so that'll be like right up here. I thought that would be an adorable touch. And then once I get both of those done, I'm probably just gonna kind of gradually come down, kind of like a gusset, but not quite. I don't know. I've got no idea how I'm going to do this. I've kind of gone completely off script here. So this part of the sweater, well, I'll link the pattern for this sweater, but this part of the sweater is not from the pattern. So if you choose to look at the pattern, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's because I completely went off script. I did the body as stated in the pattern, but the rest of it, and the sleeves too, but the neckline, she's gonna be different. It's okay. I think that it's actually gonna turn out quite nice. I finished one of my husband's slipper socks, completely done. It's got this really cute seam line in the back. I wasn't sure I was gonna like that as I was doing it, but it actually looks really nice, and it fits him perfectly. I am doing the decreases on the second sock. So this is where the calf is, and then this is the decrease to get it down to the ankle size. Probably a couple more days and I can have this finished if I'm diligent about it. I'm definitely gonna try to be. And let's see, I have also decided to tear out an old scarf I was making. I just no longer cared about it. I no longer even wanted to touch it. It was just taking up space. So I thought, why not just tear it out, reclaim the yarn. Look at that beautiful, beautiful yarn. And make some socks or something. I think I'm gonna make some socks with these. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I have a pattern in mind, but I have not cast it on, and until I cast it on, I'm not going to say for sure that's what it's going to be, because I could find something else that I would rather do with it before then. And I don't want to cast it on until I'm finished with his second sock. So that's where we're at with all our whips. I don't have any finished objects. One thing I do need to work on, I do need to get around to organizing my little squares, getting them laid out into the pattern I want them to be in, finding a yarn to connect it with, and finishing the blanket. This has been laying around for months, and I really just need to finish it. We'll see. I'm not quite sure if I want to go off script with the pattern to connect the squares, or if I'm just going to follow the pattern. I might just follow the pattern. My problem, it's not really a problem. I mean, if you don't care, it's not a problem. So technically it's not a problem for me either, because I don't care that I very rarely finish an entire project. Sorry, my foot was tangled up. I very rarely finish a single project without going off script and doing my own thing. I don't mind. It's not personally, it doesn't bother me that happens. But it'd be nice to be able to say, you know what? Yes, I have completely finished this entire project as called for in the pattern. That would be so nice to just be able to say that. Instructions, I can understand instructions. You know, generally speaking. It's just a matter of, do I like the instructions? Does it make sense in my brain? Am I picturing it maybe the way they have it laid out isn't what I would do. So sometimes I just go off and do my own thing. So that's what we've been working on. Mandatory puppy camp. Oh, there he is. He's sleeping. Snoozing away. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about. Right now, there isn't. I don't have anything new yet. I do have a new set of knitting needles that I will be able to show soon, but I don't have them right now. They're on their way. I need to get a new set of knitting needles. These ones are going to be interchangeables. I've never had any of those. I've heard good things. So hopefully they work well for me and I like them. They weren't very expensive. I just found some on Amazon that one of the yarn channels was talking about them. It was Another Yarn is the name of her channel. Her name is Shannon. She talked about these knitting needles and the price they were at. And I liked the price they were at because I was looking at some Chaigu needles. They're beautiful. They look great. But I don't feel the need to spend that kind of money right now on needles. Maybe when I'm further along and I'm more, not more mature, but more, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's gone. It was there and now it's not. But more experienced. There I was, the more experienced with knitting, and maybe it would be, there will be a time in the future that I will decide to get something like that. But for right now, as a newish knitter, I feel like it would be a little bit too much. Not too much, but like, you know what I mean. What if I decide I'm not going to do this anymore? What if I decide that knitting isn't really my thing after 2 or 3 more months down the road, and then I've got all these expensive needles laying around? And I have been known to dump hobbies like that, but I really enjoy this, so I kind of don't see myself doing that. So, yeah, we are just chilling, drinking our water. Gotta enjoy your water. It's good for you. Been working on this sock. I've been working on this mostly for the last couple days. And it's been that and the shoulder cap. I did the shoulder cap yesterday while I was at the laundromat. I'm really hoping that I can, if I get down to the heel on this today, I'm gonna try and cast something on with this beautiful color. And I'm thinking about, excuse me, I considered doing a sock all in this color. I have to weigh it up and see if I have enough. I know I have enough of this to do a pair of socks in just this color. And then I considered mixing them, because the project they were in, they were mixed together, and they do look nice together. But I'm not quite sure. I have other colors I can mix with these as well, and not just red and blue. That would probably look good, and I'm gonna look through all of those color options and see if I can find something that really catches my eye that seems like a great match. And then we'll go from there. But I kind of wanna, I really wanna, not just kind of wanna, I really wanna cast on a sock in this blue color. Specifically the blue. The red, I think the red's gonna be beautiful too though. I thought about doing mitts too, but I don't wear them anyway. I could make some for next fall, but even when I go outside, usually when I go outside, I'm taking the dog out. And when we're out, I'm treating him throughout the walk, you know, giving him little treats. And the last thing I want to do is put my pretty little mitts in his mouth. So I probably won't be making mitts. Well, with that, I will let you go because I can't think of anything else that I really need to go over right now. Like I said, this is a new channel, so we're hoping that it gets bigger, but if, you know, for now, I just keep it simple with, you know, talking about my whips a little bit, and that's about it. Maybe some projects I have in mind. I did say last time I'm gonna try and come on here more organized the next time, and obviously we can tell that I did not do that. That's painfully obvious, I think. So we'll make the effort next time, I hope. Well, until then, have a great day, whatever it is, day, night, weekend. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you all in the next one.